squishy. It's squishy.
Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sunny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
Miss March 7th is looking for you everywhere. I don't know the details either, but she told me that if I see you, I should remind you to check your messages. She also said that some things you missed are actually extremely important.
It. Big Sis Dahlia always knows what's on my mind.
So that means we'll be companions again on the next Trailblaze mission?
Of course. I deliberately picked up my pace for that. Though, sadly, I still missed out on some things.
Indeed. Had you joined the Amphorian expedition, it would have made a lot of things easier.
Oh, you're finally here! Big Sis Dahlia has been asking about you non-stop! Whoa, whoa! Have you gone mad? Did you forget that we should never mention...
She's just been on a roll with these kinds of jokes lately.
No worries. It's okay if she forgot. She's always preferred the latest new thing. Maybe she picked up that bad habit from me. Long time no see. Now, does anything ring a bell? But what? Don't tell me. You forgot something? What's wrong?
Who exactly are you?
What's gotten into you? Did Amphorius give you amnesia? How could you forget about Big Sis Dahlia? She was the one who helped you suppress the rampaging Stellaron back at the space station. Exactly! What's wrong with you? Totally! It was Big Sis Dahlia who dealt the final blow to that Lord Ravager the first time we went to the Yugioh. You haven't forgotten something that big, have you? That was why Big Sis Dahlia had to go back to the garden to recover and couldn't join us in Penacony.
No need for reminders from us. She has spent more time with the Dahlia than anyone else. Why don't you let her diagnose you? She's the Express's resident expert when it comes to matters regarding memories.
Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get over here. It's not like this hasn't happened before. Leave it to Big Sis Dahlia. It'll be fine.
I concur. If there's an issue with memories, then we'd better not waste any time.
Why are you all... No. This isn't right. Listen. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Hang on.
Well, this is quite unusual. Your memories are quite tricky. Is someone protecting those memories? Let's try again then. Destiny is much like memory. Since it twists and turns like a maze, even the vastness of the cosmos isn't too great for those fated to perhaps we'll meet.
Ah, you're finally here! Lady Black Swan has something urgent. Now's not the time for jokes.
We didn't have to be this direct. Guess there's no point in wasting any more effort, right? Your memories are truly extraordinary. It's as if they exist beyond the bounds of time itself. But why take memories so seriously? Welcome. Would you like me to dim the lights more? Don't worry. I haven't harmed your companions. What you've seen I'd feel a bit hurt if I didn't leave any impression on you at all. My name is Constance, an ordinary memo keeper. If you'd like, you can do what everyone else does and call me the Dahlia. It's a bit complicated to explain. Through certain we could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place. Let me apologize. I thought that becoming someone you are familiar with would make things easier. Or simpler. Take it easy. That's exactly why I came to find you. All your questions will be answered. Let's start with the first question. And witness your own death. How does it feel to see your own corpse like I know death doesn't faze the nameless. So don't worry. This scene isn't real. It comes from something you're all too familiar with. This was foreseen by the script. It's another possible ending for you in Penacony, but it was prevented by the Stellaron Hunters long ago. It's a tomorrow that never came. In other words, it's a non-existent memory. Actually, I'm one of them. That's quite the incredulous look. Like the others, I can't reveal too much. Even if we are hidden in this place, we can't escape from omnipresent destiny. But I trust you won't be surprised by a Stellaron Hunter's sudden visit. After all, that's what our two groups are. The Astral Express travels in pursuit of the light, casting long shadows in its wake. I'm here to tell you only one thing. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. That's hard to say for now, but the gravity of the situation is clear. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Either way, I must help you recover everything about the finality. It's not surprising. Have you ever kept a gentle pet? They can always guess what's on your mind, always actively trying to please you. Memories work the same way, if you ask me. Once your brain discovers a void in your memories, it'll carefully fill in the gap on its own, whether you need it or not. I will keep my promise. I will awaken your memories and save the cosmos's future. Perhaps I can also take this chance to peek into your past, which, if you ask me, should be quite interesting. Don't worry, I won't do anything inappropriate. It's just strictly business. Please, let me touch you a little bit. It's the only way I can probe through memories. You'll need some gentle stimulation to recover your forgotten memories, so brace yourself. Let us now go back to where it all began and see what exactly went wrong. Take it slow. Don't let the memories overwhelm you, and don't worry about getting lost. Remember my voice. Remember the touch you feel at this moment. It will guide you back. So, what did you see? Seems like a rough start. Don't worry. Chaos is pretty normal in the beginning. Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams, located in the Memoria-rich Asdana star system. At that time, a grand celebration of the harmony was about to begin. And as fate would have it, an invitation found its way into your hands. The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber? There, you encountered Adventurine, an IPC executive who appeared to be answering the invitation alone, but was actually there to reclaim lost territory. He desperately sought allies, attempting to tip the family's scales with himself alone. And then, there was Sunday, the former head of the Oak family, a pathstrider of the Order who would soon usurp the power of the Harmonious Choir and become your enemy. There was also his sister, the renowned Robin. She was meant to perform on stage, but got caught up in a series of unfortunate events, and in the end, found herself as lost as any bystander. Oh my, have there been gaps in your memories from the very beginning? This is quite troublesome. Where should we begin? Right. Let's start with her. You must remember. That girl who called herself an artist and was hunted down by the family. Of course, what you see as a first encounter is actually... Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
Is this what dreams are? I can't see anything. Can't hear anything. Nothing exists except darkness. I don't understand. Why do people long for this darkness?
Don't move yet. It's going to hurt real bad.
Is the surgery over?
Yeah. As expected, you can't recover the ability to dream. Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
It's fine. One chance is all I need. Is there anything else I need to do?
Just don't die. Take a breather. Once the calibration is done, I'll let you officially enter the dream.
And then I'll be able to enter that land of dreams.
Don't get your hopes up. It's just a nickname. Your dream might not come true.
I've been waiting for this day. People always describe it this way. Once you wake up, it vanishes without a trace. That's why sweet dreams are so precious.
Sounds like you're just trying to make yourself feel better.
Maybe. But when the day we cross paths again arrives, I think I'll pretend we've never met and get to know you anew, as if starting all over. I made a promise with her. Our reunion is right before us. I have no reason not to give it my all.
Even if she's already forgotten it?
But I won't forget. No matter how this story ends, I want it to begin with a smile. In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have the chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Thinking hard over there?
Just spacing out for a while. This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world. It's mind-blowing to think that I'm actually still lying in a life support pod.
Are you sure? Never mind. Hurry up. The Astro...
How is the situation? Can we avoid the family's surveillance?
ID's already taken care of, but there's a snag. Let's walk and talk. Head to the room I prepped.
This time, I should be on the right.
Uh-huh. So, what's the problem?
I hired a helper to slip into Penacony ahead of time to snoop around. She just sent me some intel. There's bad news. The family is borderline all-knowing and all-powerful.
Is there an emanator of the Harmony here?
It's not necessarily because of a person. Anyway, just like the script says, no matter how you sneak in, you'll be found out.
There's not even a single gap? Even...
It's not that we can't create one. The problem is that you're too powerful. You're no small fry. Here in Penacony, you're a colossal threat. They'll be onto you even if you just try to enter the dream.
That means, even if I manage to sneak in, I won't be able to escape the family's pursuit.
Exactly. And a brawl won't change a thing. This is their turf. You'd be throwing your life away.
It might be risky, but I have a plan. The family still hasn't figured out who Stellaron Hunter Sam really is, right?
At least not this.
Then, let's use that to our advantage. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and attack the Reverie Hotel. I studied their defenses on the way here. Their basic security won't be able to keep me in check. Create a commotion to force Sam in the spotlight. Then, I'll rush back here at top speed, and while the chaos is still fresh, dive into the dream as Firefly.
Too risky. It's not worth it to...
But we're already here. Might as well give it a shot.
Let me extrapolate the route and calculate the security response time. Hold on.
What is it?
Weird. My readings show security is practically non-existent. That doesn't match what you told me. Describe to me what you see, just to be safe.
Describe? It's just your standard hotel setup. Sofa, dream pool, and... Who's there?
Relax. There's no one here. Ah, I knew it. What you're seeing isn't quite the same as the surveillance I see. That is weird. How does that work? I told you, dreams are never as simple. You haven't gone anywhere. You've been here.
This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world.
And here I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sorry. Could you jog my memory again? It's a little fuzzy.
Following the script, we secured a discarded dream pool. Wasn't easy. Some IPC lackey decided to fight us for it.
IPC?
Forget it. It's not like they won. I converted it into a life support pod. Right now, we're both drifting at the edge of the Astana system.
I see. We're using the synesthesia dreamscape. But it seems I haven't made it into the real Penacony?
This scenery doesn't exactly scream sweet dream anyway. It's probably some kind of buffer zone or something. What you saw just now was probably a...
Right. Then the plan to attack the hotel.
Exactly. The only thing you can attack right now is me.
In other words, I'm still in the clear.
You always manage to find a silver lining in a pile of bad news.
At least things are much clearer now. Let me take a look elsewhere first. Maybe I'll stumble upon a good entrance to become a stowaway.
You scout ahead. I'll get in.
Silverwolf, did you hear something?
I didn't notice anything. Strange disturbances in the memory zone are nothing of...
No. Wait. I'd recognize that sound any... Just as I thought. But why?
Shouldn't you take cover first?
No need. I know them too well.
It's not necessarily the real propagation. This star system went through the swarm disaster long ago, remember? And it was anything but small.
Are you saying this is just an echo from the past?
Ideally, yes. But it might also be more like a meme. A fear buried in the Asdanians' hearts like a nightmare.
So this dreamscape really isn't under the family's control.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep searching down this path. As for...
Let me try it out. Then we'll know.
This is double speed.
Found me.
I'll take it on.
Way too weak. Nothing like in real life.
Come to me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The remains are gone. Was it just an illusion formed by Memoria after all?
Figures. No wonder a scrapped dream pool isn't worth a dime. Without the family's protection, any rig better stay on guard. Not every illusion.
Got it.
Also, you can actually just go around them. No one said you have to pay attention to the bugs. That's your bad habit.
Sorry. I just can't bring myself to look the other way.
Never mind. Everyone's the same. They all try to do something for the past, even when they know it's futile. If it makes you feel better, I'll leave it to you. Just be quick.
Thank you. But reliving old memories isn't always such a bad thing, is it?
Looks like this business trip has put you in good spirits. Oh, got a response from our helper. Head to the main lobby. She'll send someone to meet you. But watch your back. That one's a masked fool. Who knows what they might...
Hello? The signal's gone. Here we go again. Huh? The mech won't start. Why? Huh? They didn't attack me. Are they running away? What lies at the end of this corridor? Debris everywhere. But weren't they just illusions? Could it be that there's someone else here besides me? The true Sting died from a high heat reaction. And the scar. How can this be? I know it all too well. The swarm is one thing, but even for Memoria, why would Glamoth's Iron Cavalry appear in Penacony? I hope we can see the stars on the next battlefield. Will we see each other again?
Then we should be able to find each other.
AR-214, is this what dreams are? Is this nightmare your memory?
All right. Not the best timing, but that's as far as this first try goes. So, how are you feeling? Strictly speaking, these are my memories. You had just arrived in Penacony at that time, and were checking in at the hotel. By now, you should know that memories are both precious and dangerous. I must be extremely careful in allowing all. If too many memories come flooding back at once, it would be too much for you to bear. Relax. The dust is being swept aside. Though part of it was stolen, the memory of Penacony has become clear again. What you just witnessed was her beginning. This dream diverges into two parallel paths. These two paths will eventually... You still remember her, don't you? After you entered the dream, she was using the Harmony's path. She had already become a victim of a sinister plot. What did she discover during that time? That be careful. This time into a past utterly...
Are you all right?
Surprisingly, I don't feel anything.
Well, you...
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling... Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment. Robin?
Don't worry, just relax.
Even so, tuning is still beyond me.
Don't worry. Keep going. I'll help you.
But brother, this...
What did you do to me?
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again.
Don't mind him. He's always like that.
Sorry, brother.
I'm the one who should apologize. I knew you weren't feeling well, yet I made such an unreasonable request. I should have known. Losing your voice was just the tip of the iceberg. The real problem lies with the harmony.
Just as I thought. You figured it out.
Your letter. Don't worry. This is crucial.
Let me help you shoulder some of the burden.
The Charmony Festival is approaching. And with all sorts of guests, this creates an opening for some people to exploit. If there really is a traitor...
I heard the Dream Master has fallen ill.
There was an accident not long ago. That's why we need to help him even more. Leave the investigation...
But...
No buts. Listen, Robin. Never get... You need to sing your heart out. I promise you. When the curtain rises, not even the shadow of harmony itself...
That's true. Ever since we were kids, there's nothing my big brother couldn't handle. Then I'll go get ready. Be careful, brother. And don't forget to save a...
Of course.
See you later. Big brother. You're acting like everything's fine. I saw you at Daylight Pavilion. When I wrote that letter, I could still barely manage to tune. Later things... My intuition tells me that something must be my current state. And what... I've been wondering about something. From just now, there seems to be a faint dissonance nearby. Is that her?
Don't even think about running away.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
What's wrong? I'll help you. I can't possibly ignore a beautiful lady in trouble.
Hey, look! She hasn't
Ha! Good work! Now we can nab them both in one go!
Stowaway? Seems it wasn't a coincidence. The Bloodhound picked up that strange noise too, just like I did. Better to stay out of sight for now. If that girl really is an outsider, This could be my chance.
That's enough, boys. What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to...
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Something's off. He's not lying. But why? An officer from the Bloodhound family shouldn't fail to sense something is amiss.
Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a love...
Thanks.
Just part of... I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you would...
Too many people know me. It wouldn't be wise to follow. Looks like I'll have to use a few methods. We need to get closer. Find a hidden spot. I hope I still have this. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris. Success! That girl claimed... Well, we can talk about that another time. Right now, I want to give... If I'm wrong about this... Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. Just here... I guess I was worried for nothing. Sorry, Trailblazer and Miss Firefly. Maybe this was just a beautiful encounter. Nothing more. I should leave the dreamscape and see the sights beyond it. Maybe things running out of time? Huh? They split up?
Everyone needs to be here is here. Not to be a buzzkill. Don't forget about your first death.
Who's she talking to? And what's this about death? Shh. Let's not talk about this right now. I think someone's following me. Did you have fun? No. My intuition was right. That girl is deaf, now I need to be extra careful. Ah! He's coming our way!
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, it's been such a long time, old friend.
And who's this? A companion? I feel like things are getting more and more chaotic.
Long time no see, Super.
There's someone else. Oh! Lady Chevelle?
Still radiant as ever. I could spot you from a mile away. I came over to say hi. What brings you here?
Drawing too much attention is never a good thing.
Oh, reminds me of that old saying, from afar, anyone under the spotlight seems endlessly charming. But only when you get close do you realize how restless that heart truly is.
Sorry you had to see that. I just came out to clear my head.
I heard about your voice issue. Drop by the Dream Jolt hostelry when you're free, and I'll take a look at what's going on.
Thanks. I never thought even after all this time, I'd still be troubling you, Lady Siobhan.
You must be pretty nervous if you're being this formal with me.
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave. I'll come visit you properly. It's just that...
You need some alone time, I get it. It's a date then. Catch you later, Super.
It's
Right. It is the Charmony Festival after all. As people say, you'll be performing for the Harmony. Remember? Before one of your tours, I asked you a question. It's been quite a while. Robin, what do you sing for?
I think I've got my answer now. But instead of words, I'd rather answer with a song.
That's actually more convincing than a straight answer.
Sorry, Lady Siobhan. If there was more time, we could have had a proper chat. Now, let's get down to business. The distance. It's so far. Just where did they go? The static's gone. They passed through the commercial district. And past the Papashi Club. And then the voice just vanished. Did she return to reality? That can't be right. There's no entrance or exit there. Again? Dreams. Oh, I get it right. Makes sense. I should have known. Anyway. Can't navigate any further from here. The family never stops weaving their sweet dreams. And why would someone choose this?
Hello there.
Excuse me, I had to taste that. Miss Robin?
Hello.
I never thought I'd meet you here. When I joined the Bloodhound family, you were the... You probably don't remember.
Of course I remember you, Mr. Loka.
This is unbelievable.
I don't spend a lot of time in Penacony, and have even fewer chances to help out the Harmony. If I'm willing to go, I always make sure to get to know everyone beforehand. After all, family greetings can't be mere pleasantries.
Miss Robin, you're absolute... Oh, by the way, what brings you to Dream's Edge?
Pardon me.
You're looking for some...
Oh, well...
Don't bother.
Mr. Sunday, what are you doing here?
I heard someone's up to no good, so I came to check things out myself.
Huh?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. Robin hasn't been home for a while, so I brought her here specifically to look around and reminisce about her childhood days. As for those two mentioned earlier, they were guests we met. They left some items behind, which I've already returned. There's no need to ask anyone else about it.
Understood.
There's a construction site ahead, so we won't go any further. Goodbye.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Loka.
I couldn't speak freely earlier. Robin, why did you...
Like you said, what about you? What brings you here?
Tracking down criminals is my duty. And you, my dear sister, You've always been this stubborn, and in times like these, I wish you never had this trait. You're still investigating on your own, ignoring what I said?
Yeah. I can't stop thinking of death, so I followed. After all, I witnessed that horrific scene at the Dewlight Pavilion with my...
Oh, so you saw that?
Just like now. If it weren't for getting the truth out of you, I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and disrespectful facade.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. I watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself. Stop insulting my elder brother.
And here I thought you'd enjoy my little creative spin I'd put on him. Don't you think he's more likable that way?
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a...
Jeez, I didn't But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch me, chicken-winged girly. What makes you so special?
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are stationed here. Besides, here at the edge of the dreamscape, I can also...
What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back? I'll give credit where it's due. You must be quite talented to have been chosen as a chord master for the Charmony Festival. You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed like a mask? Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again. As for that mask of yours, is it really called the twin? Oh, you know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory, even at the cost of their own life. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the next scene.
Let's roll! Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? What? So tell me, what...
How are you feeling? Before we continue, I have one more. How much, as a matter of fact? That's exactly what. Let's follow that. Even I don't know about, but judging from her expression, I believe it must have been. And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the Stellaron Hunters. She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth of the dreams. What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of the dangers that a memory zone mean. Something unto death. At least back then. With the help of a... let's say graceful memo keeper lady, you managed to escape from there. I was there at that time, too. See you next time. Hurry. Don't worry, I've got you. How are you feeling? Passing through Memoria so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away, but deliberately kept you behind.
What happened just now?
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught
But I saw it. In that instant before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dream. What if death doesn't exist in sweet dreams? Or so they say.
Too bad. A nosy memo keeper had to show up.
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun. It's not necessarily a bad thing. If I really do meet my end,
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Hold. Still no good. I can't get in. Oh, I left her a message. If she gets it, or we could head back to reality.
Hold on. Recklessly crossing.
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion.
Then aren't we?
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention. As long, in fact, within this dream. Before you, whatever it is, I believe it'll be. It's that memory zone meme. Be careful.
What's that? Firefly. Look. From the traces nearby, it was...
No, your conjecture is right. It's just...
You've seen them before?
Yes. But that's what makes this... That reminds me. Would you like to die together?
Today?
I just love catching you off guard like that. Then, take a few steps back.
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood. That omnipotent being in the sweet dream. The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes.
It's not relief, I feel.
If only it was just... But was it really him?
Not only that. Over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, in extreme cases... Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Maybe it's not that lately...
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him?
I don't think so. After all... A mistake anyone could make. Setting up layer upon layer of security around us. Why don't we give it a shot? And build up some experience?
There won't be any new experiences.
I'll act... What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch.
With enough believers, lies become reality!
Gotcha! Come to me!
Found me!
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'll take it on. You can't run.
This is double speed.
Destined for oblivion.
When it comes to this, you're the expert. Yet I've
Is this it?
It only looks like clearly Gopher Wood.
Is there really no other way?
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the same habits as me. I'll take a look. Looks like we're in luck. We found one of their contingencies. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time you never want to forget. One that you find yourself reliving over and over again.
Of course. More than just one.
What a shame.
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. Each time you recall a memory, but they weren't wrong about the present. That's exactly why we have a...
But I haven't seen...
Oh, sorry. Inside here, there must be some kind of gentle trigger that would help him recover his memories before they are subjected.
But for us, that's still...
That's right. And a price to...
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow.
How can this be? AR 214. Is that really you?
You don't have to force yourself. I can take care of it.
No.
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating?
Yes. I saw her fighting off the swarm. But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf, and after everything was over, she had already...
So this time...
Would it be any different? I really want you to tell me, but thinking about it calmly, nothing can change it.
You're more composed than I expected.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and... But what surfaced in my mind was that this is our predestined...
One day...
Not today. Though it's already too late. There are still other things I can do for...
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight. Clearly, Penacony was her final destination.
I'm surprised she made it to
Oh, the Glamoth regulations. She broke those prohibitions?
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. If we can't...
Quickly drain her life away. Oh, entropy loss syndrome.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must act when not piloting the Firefly Type 4. I must stay in the Kraus.
So, have you figured out the reason yet?
When she and Kafka found me, my final battle, the Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry's power?
Yes. I've seen it happen. When just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment Could you help me take her away? After all this is over.
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the swarm in Pinnacle. Do you know her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope...
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how much I think about it, everything he's scheming couldn't possibly... How deeply is your past intertwined?
It's not clear yet. But before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, Dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's the same for everyone, no matter how much you want to avoid it. No matter what you're seeking, you can't avoid it. However, the Dream Master's weakness has also given us an opportunity.
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape.
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her...
Let's go check it out.
You aren't hiding anything.
Great.
Hold on. There's a trouble.
She looks familiar.
Oh? You don't know. Setting allegiance when facing an emanator who walks in the Nihility, we must all...
An emanator of the Nihility? Was she ever mentioned?
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well.
Absolutely not. We need to keep her—
Shh, be careful. What's wrong? Right now, their journeying together is actually saving— I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow. That Miss Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan—
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth. There's no need for another—
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she'd no need to rush things.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have— If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade—
Oh? I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough?
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them, it's still not time to wake up. Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but...
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, one Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony, and for this first...
I just hope that reunion a moment ago didn't rattle you. Go on ahead. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight...
Got it. Thank you. There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left? Nothing strange here either. Wait, it's right here. I need to end this quickly.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? It's fine, it's fine. At least I get to choose how to die. Besides, this is just my first death. I still have...
You should be able to recall at least some of what she hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the Nihility would falter. blade wavered. Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. The Memoria transformed so quickly that she didn't even have a chance after that. She arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles. However, at that time she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, fortunately, her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own, allowing you after that. Guided by Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's. Those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from the Memory Zone. When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter—
Do you still have those slain by your... I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Their time hasn't come yet. I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances. But they can never... You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Did Destiny's slave.
You know, Ellie.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, now it's my turn to ask.
Why ask when you already know the answer? I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memory, I know who is inside that cold. Therefore, I can sense it. How about it? Ready to take...
It's not. You shouldn't know so much.
Like I said, my memory... What's next, then? The Trailblazer...
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacone, the Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about the dreamscape.
Already on it. Before we part ways, let me give... No matter which path you and I walk, death, even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood.
I've already been to the Dreamflux Reef. It's not a secret that's...
Well, I'm afraid you have yet. It is precisely because life dares to slumber.
Ascends to godhood once more.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams, Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there.
Thanks. Huh?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But Elio said I'm the perfect
candidate.
Yes.
Which path?
The Nihility. After it engulfs everything. However, it's a bit different from the other three. If possible, I must prevent her from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it.
If possible.
I suppose. Even if I have to die for it.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have a chance to wrestle back from fate the right.
Your guest room in reality is an aesthetic you share, Miss A. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilate. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know the Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them?
Gradation 12.
Well done.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted.
They sought refuge in the land of sleep. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. It's like it's been a...
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No.
Oh, a memo keeper. My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the Banquet Star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I know what you want. Her secret? I can give it to you. And then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away. In that primordial memory zone, my acuity would...
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured...
That's your fatal flaw, Mysterious.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray...
That's impossible. The Antimatter Legion has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me.
It really is.
To interrupt another's reunion. After this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude. That's a peculiar look on your face. Of course. Everything to prevent other terrible outcomes. If you're willing, and if you can endure it, would you prefer to indulge in my... Yeah, we were quite close. Don't get... I've always thought that we... Now, soon after, as a show of initiative, from that moment up, willing to shatter the... With such a high-stakes gamble, he succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. The family's carefully guarded secret, but that's all about the living. In the same... Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you, but rather a destined life.
Brother, I don't understand.
Since it falls...
That really so but...
What did she give you, Miss Robin?
Sorry.
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and left behind a part.
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, but when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef...
As for that mask of yours, is it...
She might be hinting at something.
Speaking of which, how is that enough?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef... As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep investing.
If you need any help.
Thanks for your help. But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated.
That's easy. Just head.
I'll take a walk around by myself.
Miss Robin, can you hear me?
That voice.
Over here.
Are you...
So you did notice me after all. Sorry, but...
To be honest,
I get it. But I can assure there are anomalies in the 12 hours.
Lead the way. But let me be clear.
Understood.
Blue flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions? Miss Firefly?
Sorry, just a moment.
This way?
Where? As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Passing through such dense... Hello. You may call me the Dahlia for now. This is our code.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream? If you really...
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. She has no intention of seeing... I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is my...
Thanks. So...
I'm sure you've noticed it too. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming to find out what we suspect. That's why his powers aren't what they used to be. And that's why he's been telling everyone he's under the
crime.
I'll show you later. Belonging to his family,
You've indeed uncovered many clues.
But before we... My purpose is, will you believe me?
Miss Firefly. That expression? That's the look one has when describing what they hold. When I first left Penacony, the Dream
for a leader of the 5 lineages. That's...
Since then, until I returned once again for the 12 hours converged by the Dream Master. I developed symptoms of losing my voice. I believe that the path he once pointed to... That's why I gradually became incompatible with the sweet dream. In the past, the Dream Master would harmonize for me. But when he was too busy,
so... Which path did he choose?
It's not clear yet.
Thank you, Miss Robin.
What is it?
Come with me. It's time. Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic tale.
Brooklyn Tiernan.
That's why we had to come here. We suspect that
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone, but people's memories remain preserved in the memory zone. If we can master the technique,
Is this?
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices.
What are you doing?
Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate.
Then why?
Easy, child. The strike I just delivered. Dishonorable though it may be.
But
Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant. But have you ever wondered why? Right after that.
Could it be?
The Glamoth Knight. Born to purge the swarm. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation.
How? I can leave. I can't die. I don't want...
That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once done, you shall become my darkest crime. Your remains shall become the foundation
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you—
Laying the foundation for...
At that time, she was trying to escape her. When the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting, it was her own choice. Because, like...
Is she your friend?
Yes. And in many moments, looking at her is like... seeing myself.
I know it won't undo what's been done, but... I'm sorry. No matter, I promise you. When all of this is over, regardless of the outcome.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is...
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be—
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, whether I succeed or not,
I'll let a cremator access my...
I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you...
There's no need. May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall.
So this is what star power looks like. You've even made me... All right. Looks like we got lucky. Oh? What's this?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me.
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you? Be smart and take a hint. I don't have time to entertain you right now.
Oh, because you're busy, pretending to be a Stellaron hunter?
Who are you talking about?
Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not make a trip back to reality? Ask that Silver Wolf lady carefully who your true companions really are.
How did you...
All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose into everything, huh?
Who exactly are you people?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron hunter's companion. She fooled all of you.
What about Miss Firefly? Is she all right?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. She'll only be stuck there temporarily. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. He tasked me with finding you in the dreamscape. As for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory? While there might be memo keepers capable of such feats, they certainly wouldn't be mere pathstriders.
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late when we're about to make progress. Who's the untrustworthy one here, I wonder?
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr. Sunday that will prove my identity.
Just a message? Don't you find that a bit ridiculous?
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words. Charmony, Dove. I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday said you would understand.
Indeed.
The IPC? Astral Express, but you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to rekindle our past?
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind of trouble you're going to stir up next. I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept someone like you, whose very nature...
And what's the deal with the Stellaron Hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too
Many thanks.
You've gotten more composed. She's already left this area. There's no way you can...
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly did I do to her? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll revert back to that good child who was born to walk on the Order. You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron Hunter. Your true ally.
Oh, aren't you clever?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods, you can't handle me alone.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars, I will bring you down from there.
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go this far for an ally?
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers? Let alone allow me to tamper with the Stellaron Hunter's memories.
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match. But if I want to leave, you can't keep me here.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent, you know. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged. Run faster. I love watching people resist, love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After all, for us, this will be an incredibly crucial moment. No matter where you run, I will always find you. I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use a cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show, won't you stay for a little chat? The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed about you.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me was also the shackles he placed upon me.
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single faction you've joined, without exception. Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I had the slightest chance to escape. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere for me to cremate.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm Gopher Wood, nor can I reveal his secrets. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding, always trusting in each other's capriciousness.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw—
Back to your old—
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. What are you hoping to get from the Dream Master that made you willing to submit to his control? After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom, which kind of memories are you trying to steal from the sweet dream?
Why, of course. The destructions.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long ago.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Just this once, Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that moment. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you the memory. If you have time, I can help you savor them.
Go ahead and savor it, but can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed the Everflame Mansion.
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see it. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble, and in other words, everything on Penacony related to the Remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil. Oh, yes.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubt like the destruction. Betrayal is but a fleeting moment.
What about Robin?
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we... So tell me, what...
Don't worry. I only went with the flow. I trust. You're someone who knows how... There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite... Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks. And I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron hunter, this time, I might have a chance to betray destiny. So stop thinking you've figured me out. I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer. Betrayal isn't in my nature.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill?
I can make an exception for you. But most people, I certainly... Sometimes, I resent. And besides, you're no better when it comes to greed. On my deathbed, I suppose
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
It's him.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here.
Mr. Aventurine.
Oh, the game's over.
Oh? What?
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Still better than having no...
You two are really something special.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. However, You weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason. You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're—
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to— So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will—
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've all—
Hold up. No need to rush, Mr. Aventurine. Congratulations on uncovering—
Thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone and then— As I thought. You two haven't noticed. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter backed by a most attractive package. I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for— To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a certain legacy. Rosalina Jane Estella. The former undertaking once belonging to this Nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, everyone believed she had perished. Before departing from this world, she's—
Mr. Aventurine.
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony— When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift to those who yearn for freedom, and those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests— In other words, this Nameless is the true founder. As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay. Looks like I'm pretty lucky.
It would seem fate is truly— Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth— The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in—
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be.
So, what exactly?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into—
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it—
the first law, as his parting gift.
Repent and
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. And the third law—
Paradise shall fall—
I haven't seen it myself either. According—
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraints remain in place, he never— It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used the moment the plan was set in motion. Gopher Wood died a martyr's death, and the swarm disaster. The moment has finally come. Resentful from being deceived. Every sigh. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance— Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then, but wasn't— Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to help her, to keep her from getting— Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed fire. Indeed. How could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze? As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, go for wood and Sunday. But then, something interesting happened. As Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. She revealed her true self to you. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the light. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him. Just like the one Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, the foundation of the sweet dream. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed? In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the moment of scorched sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this until. Following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small... You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator. And...
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness.
No. The legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future.
Huh. You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward.
Maybe we can't walk the same path, but...
Pass phrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme.
Sorry, I want to go check...
Oh, so you're into flip...
Pass phrase, respond at once.
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions. Hello. Please submit identity verification.
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be here.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their real buddy standing right in front of them.
Buddy?
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me. But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word.
Your intel? With Kafka's spirit whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream? Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking...
Oh, really? Then what if?
Then why is this the first time we're...
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream?
Who exactly is...
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own... She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master schemes... I've been looking everywhere for you, just...
A nightmare?
Tell you straight up? No way. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with Oh, that's way too cryptic. Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't...
You're back sooner than I thought.
Yes. And now...
Sorry, I'll catch you. Thanks. At least you brought good... Which part was good news? The best of times.
And now, what does the Dream Master gain from recreating this?
Oh, reminds me of the... silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Sorry, but...
Sorry, but you're not going... This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. The swarm disaster will be trapped here.
Unless a kind memo keeper...
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed.
Glory above all! My friends, in the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united more than ever. Allow me...
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty. Traversing this cosmos to eradicate in the name of beauty. The one and only has brought me to this place.
Ah, passing night.
Someone's a quick look. Nothing else to say.
What else is there to say? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just born lucky. Let them be.
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. We'll need an emanator to...
Since the future of the Stellaron.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony?
I'm afraid so. Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron on...
After you've lived through the best of times. So that's how it is. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create...
What do you mean?
I believe fire...
Because one of the lines said...
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was... But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities for my first death. I chose how it would come.
Have you?
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Yeah. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
May we meet again in reality.
Where the Dream Master executes.
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master.
No. Just...
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true name.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, but his actions aren't baseless.
Please continue.
Thank you for your... I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That
Just...
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place. And can...
I don't need your guidance to get...
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. What is this place?
Oak Manor. Once part of the Do-Night Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now. Sinking into the...
Is that...
I'm afraid it's... pain.
did Oak Manor...
After taking over the suite, walking along the harmony, he firmly believed that...
It seems his wishes...
Indeed, in the end.
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family. Soon after, the manor was decorated this way.
Was he trying to warn himself?
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, why stubbornly cling to them? That's exactly what I'm getting at.
At least now, I can understand those feelings.
And I think I've come to understand why I exist here. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, pondering whether the harmony was still the right path. But my fragmented memories have not yet revealed where this would ultimately lead. Since he was about to commit a great evil, perhaps the Dream Master who left behind these laws was hoping I would choose a different path.
But it's too late to change anything now.
Not necessarily. We might as well.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today. The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains.
Cat and mouse time!
In the end, all paths lead to the same.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Centurion. Such news.
Just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment. And yours.
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form.
You've already confessed. The family doesn't tolerate incompetence. But you survived by sheer luck, and...
To survive, but without the power.
Therefore your crime I shall bestow upon you another crime. Its evil reaches evil.
I know my sins.
Here and now. That's not possible. Before I lead you to that, people believe it to be a creation of... I shall clear the the harmonic cancer. The Stellaron.
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the Stellaron was actually a...
I'd like to defend him, but he claimed he was powerless. Not that Xipe taught us we shouldn't do this. Whatever the family's true face may be, right now, Gopher Wood is no longer a follower of the harmony.
What if you were the one standing there?
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. But in any case, that would only mean I found the family unworthy. Miss Firefly, I often wonder.
Stream 4. Gleam gold plates. Seek, and you will
It's in that puppet's hand, Lady Firefly.
Got it.
Rest in peace now.
Mikhail, was it you?
He was once the Dream Master's closest friend. But they ultimately parted ways due to their difference. I came for confession, old friend. I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were in my eyes, you can still hold on to hope, precisely because you've... Would you blame me? I tried to unveil Xipe's third face, but I was wrong. The propagation was able to continuously evoke people's prayers for the Order through the fear brought by the Swarm. When the Swarm disaster ravaged the universe, that was also when the Order reached. But after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods, leading to their own downfall. They were wrong too. The Great One wished to restore justice to them. Will you forgive me? Will you? I shall commit an act of transgression, mending the error. I know my sins. They are ever before me.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. Recreate the Swarm disaster using fear to force...
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The dream...
That's not a power that can be easily...
Past this point, and before us lies his final
Since he wants you to choose again.
Go ahead with whichever Don't worry. I can't change anything. He deserves absolute punishment.
So you made a difference? I will.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once. Let the harmony's lies be exposed in an instant. Even if you look back 1,000 times. Let the propagation rain down. Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life.
So many. Could Goverwood's plan already be in motion? No. Impossible. This place already looks... We need to hurry!
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. What is this?
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The swarm disasters. The Dream Master's devastating strike. Like a torrent of fire.
How did the Dream Master become this powerful? We need to stop him.
Or maybe...
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond...
Divine law.
Everything you saw along the way. None of that was meant for you. It was meant for me.
I don't see any justice.
Lady Firefly. I
don't think it can be used as an excuse for anything. Even if the ending is predetermined, we can...
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decisions. By that moment in time, all the past you've left behind has already determined your future. Your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same end.
But the person you met today is someone who has rewritten their destiny.
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change. But from that moment on, you will have killed yourself. Alive in body, but dead in spirit.
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning of sacrifice.
I admire your resolve. That's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter. You can't stop that strike.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the Harmony succeed in spreading its cancer across the universe, then?
Though she wasn't my true companion, that cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite. It can burn away a thread of thought with ease.
Impressive. But do you really think you can get ahead of me?
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even so, paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? Come forth and present yourself, last heir of the... I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth the Great One. The swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Your last confession took me, Mr. Gopherwood. No, I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the swarm disaster to begin with. Was there? What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death, if they were to make her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world. But what?
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and I have no need for certainty here. Even if she never entered the game, that strike would still fall. The Dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their own lives.
You should know that I won't agree with...
Too late, child. That reason shall be the final divine law. Because the stars belong to everyone. They have... Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family. The opening is near.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your divine laws. The stars are cruel. Only because they have never shared their heat with the masses. Burning feet... Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary. Moreover, how could I allow other stars to shine during the paradise shall soon be created? I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish.
Very well, child. I should become a watchmaker too. The harmony I seek has but one. Life, too, has its time.
We did it. He faded first. Is that... How... did you...
Death comes for us all, eventually.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. How I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this moment. She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truths, and that is often regarded as the Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it recreated within the sweet dream the swarm disaster and the Eon Enna. It was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the swarm disaster. The Dream Master's actions could only evoke fear in those, yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream had enveloped the entire star system, which the propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. Through their cries, you engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, but you showed no fear, and gave it your all in your fight. Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven. It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. Indeed. Don't forget that. Even within the sweet dream, there were still many people yearning. At that moment, you too would face a similar deathmatch. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Dude. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from that moment forth. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. How your memories manifest is ultimately people can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is woven from their own past. A past they still can't let go of. It's just like your actions at this very moment, Firefly. Me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world. I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. Go and write a prelude to... From within the ashes of time.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Fine.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. This place is the rift between dream and reality.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan?
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey, I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. People think they are awake, but
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. And then I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm... However, thanks to your memories...
We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, the truth of the dreamscape runs deeper.
All right, please come with...
Stay calm. I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still... Time to get down to business, cowboy.
Huh. You okay?
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend. Seems you're also a light sleeper. I'll send you some of the IPC's sleep aids one of these days.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake. Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't... The Dream Master has awakened the swarm. The path of order is gradually being restored. And the...
Specifically, he's just one step away from becoming an Eon. The IPC starships converged here at an opportune moment. and the power of the preservation seep.
With the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need us.
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us. Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an eon. The Asdana system is no more than a plaything in the palm of his hand.
Indeed. Forget about stopping him. We can't even manage to face him again.
The key still lies in Anna's dream. Fear and sweet dreams. He relies on these. If we can wake people up and break Anna's dream, Sunday's divinity will fall with it. But the current sweet dream is extremely complex. Miss Black Swan, could you please explain the rest of it?
Time is of the essence, so I'll cut to the chase. First, there's Anna's dream controlled. Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Reef. Third, there's the 12 hours established by the family. Forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dreamscape before... Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer. To destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to win. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on its... Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess...
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant. Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath.
No. No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Yugioh Alliance for such a tiny request. You want us leave it to us, Galaxy Rain. Do you know what it is?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other, because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all... The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. We've stayed silent for far too long.
This should be enough to
I think...
So, even if it is just a counterfeit god, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Perhaps it's not about being an emanator. This is a different collective wish. I will do every...
What about the other 2 dreamscape layers?
There's nothing we can do about them. Unlike our current gathering, the dissipation of Anna's dream...
Exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, Anna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we can only reach the few of you here. It's as for beyond the sweet dream. The Order is one of Shibe's aspects. Yet the harmony stands...
But time is of the essence. We must take our fate...
In other words, those who only want to survive by playing it safe will die. All those who dared...
Just these few people? Oh well, that'll do. It's not just Penacony.
A Stellar Rod hunt?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got...
Quite a bold investment strategy.
The other 2 layers of the dreamscape will be... One of our associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen...
Oh?
She broke free from Anna's dream through her own strength, and left behind us.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If their path of happiness should be forged by themselves... While I may not be... This includes my brother as well.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks to...
I agree with you, Black Swan. But to inspire them to save themselves.
They'll stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by, just waiting for you. Now, I'll tell you, she will die. She will die a second time, but her fate will be determined by you. She will help you break through the second layer of the dream. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then, but if you fail, the dreamscape will
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental problem. What about Sunday?
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I once said something, so long as my trump card... Let me point out 2 mistakes. Having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way? It was to seed the Preservation's heart. The other mistake was Sunday's, and it was a fatal one. He should never have confiscated my cornerstone. He should have kicked me out right from the start. That's how every gamble with me goes. A jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the...
So what? Even the power of the 10 stone hearts can't rattle an
That's why I said the cosmos no longer needs a second order. The release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the Preservation's...
Is this the IPC's real goal? It's complete.
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs? Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes in. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended before. The hammer strike will echo through, but a new Amber Era will not arrive because of that. Today's...
I'll hold my breath.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip Sunday of his godhood. But we'll be too trained to join the...
Take your time to prepare.
We've always been interested in the Stellaron Hunters.
A chat? You're just after my...
No. No way I'm just after that. If you're worried about the bounty, how about...
This grand festival is drawing to... Are you ready? Very well. A glimmer of fireflies. A sigh of regret. It is because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Am I...
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. Let it within the foundation of law and through harmony.
My brother... Did you still bring the Order's sweet dream into our paradise?
Ow! You're still trying to play the family card at this hour? Your brother doesn't exist anymore. Impressive.
Let me reiterate. If you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before...
Ow! Then I'll reiterate as well. I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin.
Why don't you just cut to the chase?
Time's short, so I'll condense the report. Oh, that even rhymed. I'm so talented. A nosy cremator left something on you. She wanted to use it to burn down the illusions you received from the sweet dream, allowing you to wake up from any...
Then... how...
Well, a fool has thousands of faces. It's gonna take a lot to create a... Both you and I can still stay awake for just a little...
Honestly,
I don't even need to find you. But I am just so kind. I've already killed you once to give you a chance to regain your home field. You're the last festival host awake in Penacony. So, do you want to play a round of roulette? The wager will be the entire planet of festivities.
Stay where you are. What are you trying?
I want you to watch me blow up all of Penacony. Only then can everyone else launch a counterattack. Think about it. Your brother is already a god beyond the heavens. You're not even gonna... Ever heard of the trolley problem? Make your choice. Do you want everyone to go down together?
Why should I trust the word?
Don't think that I'm just trolling you. My bombs are hidden all over Penacony. They took a really long time to set up, you know. Maybe I should blow up a few to demonstrate how they look. Let me see. Which ones?
Stop. What's gonna happen to the dreamers?
They will all die.
Then you know I'd never...
When it's time to make a sacrifice, reality...
Life is never a joke, fool. There is no...
Isn't that still the Harmony's same old song and dance? Get ready to sing. What will you choose now? Maybe this will be your last ever...
Last ever...
You feeling nervous? I know the feeling. You should feel nervous when going up on such a big stage for the first time.
I'm okay. Miss Siobhan, why do you think birds fly?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
That was my response as well the first time I heard that question. It's what...
I don't know. I fly when it's time to fly, and I stop.
It seems that your answer is really... You've also asked me, why do I sing? The answer wasn't what I initially had in mind. Originally, I wanted to... Stellaron fell onto my homeworld when I was young. Everything I knew was instantly destroyed, but for some reason, my mother chose...
I remember that story.
No. That experience... I've believed for a long time that songs can't change anything when disasters strike. That music is... I might be extraordinarily talented in singing, and I might feel super happy whenever I sing.
Then what changed?
I grew up, and I realized that my brother would sometimes hum the same tune as my mother did. And I thought maybe he missed her, but I was too embarrassed to point that out. I tried to comfort him instead. However, his answer to me made me realize what I... Obviously, he didn't give me an answer directly, but it got me to think. Maybe some things don't need a reason. Go and do what must be done, fool.
Oh! Did you just have a flashback? Now let me check one last time. If you were to die, how would you want people to remember your Like a bird. She lived her life, graceful and composed. Now her beak parts...
Drop the sanctimonious mask. Singing only needs one thing, and then... My brother. Birds born with... and those forced to fall back to Earth don't need any... The sky and Earth are each other's proof, and when a soaring bird looks down below. And when a fallen bird looks up to the sky, it discovers that the possibility of soaring once again still exists in this world. Perhaps they'll never truly understand each other. But what people need is an understanding. It's showing a little more compassion, even if you become the only star and prevent everyone from soaring into the sky. Thus, the Order's sweet dream will eventually fall. Oh, and if I am a bird destined to fall, doomed to never sing again, then while the sound of me hitting the ground may be my last note for the harmony, it will never be this world's swan song. In the name of the sweet dream, the Charmony Festival
now begins!
Brother, do you...
Even if I do...
But you're singing the song Mom used to sing.
Because... even if it's too late, we still have the choice to sing whatever we can.
Welcome to the Horizon. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility. Let's bid our final farewells here. Remember your name.
If only people could have each other. I want everything this world has to offer.
I hope that I'll see her again after I hope everyone can always reunite with their family.
One day, those who live will all come. May people embrace each other.
Our hopes and dreams are in your hands now.
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you asking me? As long as you're not afraid to fall asleep,
why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken, or perhaps such is the end. It's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. It was because they held on to these desires that they could dream. I think that's not entirely true. I wish people could find happiness, but I've been tainted by too much nihilism. That the nihility is a proud and terrifying dream. It's brought forth not by gain or loss. Fulfilling a wish can certainly make people feel the joy of being alive. But if no new wishes ever surfaced again in people's hearts, indeed, just as every life that edges closer, we must pursue. Before you go, I'm glad. The answer is... You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality. But no matter which path you and she walk, death, are you ready? She too was here, not? Witness how that tiny spark of bug light broke.
Who were you in the past?
The scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly Tell me, who were you in the past?
The Moth's Iron Cavalry.
And who are you?
A Stellaron.
Then who will you become in the future?
Just an ordinary girl.
Well then, keep walking forward.
Never. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am today, and this isn't over yet. Even if everything burns to ashes, I won't give up.
You should know That's a wish that can never come true. You couldn't become an ordinary girl, even in the last sweet dream.
Why do you think that?
Entangled in the family's conspiracy, facing the mimetic entity's blades head-on, while challenging the resurrected swarm disaster alone. Armed only with the script that can peer into the future. That's more than enough cards stacked against you. Do you really think that the time you spent with her proved anything for an ordinary girl? Simple happiness shouldn't just be a matter of chance.
I used to say, all of this isn't what an ordinary girl would do.
What?
Perhaps the Dream Master was right. All the past we've left behind has already determined our future. All my experiences so far will still make me choose to step into danger when I face it in the future. But you misunderstood my answer. I guess it's my fault too. Always talking about wanting a normal life. Being a Glamoth's Iron Cavalry and having entropy loss syndrome are more than just scars. They are a past that taught me to cherish, urged me to seek, and showed me how to love. All the things you listed are quite extraordinary indeed, but any ordinary girl would make the same choice I did. When faced with everything I have faced. In the darkest moments, ordinary people never need to feel small. After all, they always discover that they've already become something noble and bright. Indeed, I can't change the outcome or even the process. But I can decide how to...
This is just an even deeper form of self-deception.
Free will is mere self-deception for most people anyway. But as long as I'm not asking others to do the same, there's no shame in it for me. Everyone has their own answers.
Some will never.
But no one can take away their chance to keep. I won't give up. Nor will I blame those who do. All I need to do. So, I will leave this place together with you. Even if embracing my former strength, the name I gave myself is Firefly. I used to think I was similar to a firefly, just a fleeting glimmer of light. But later, I realized no one. It was also because I thought fireflies were beautiful. Later, someone told me that my eyes don't actually work very well. Otherwise, I would have figured out that those insects aren't beautiful at all. Beauty, love, all our feelings stem from the flaws we were born with. Yet, I can't help but love these little things. Even though I'm sensitive to cold and can't stand the night wind, I still go stargazing. Even though baking cakes is really troublesome, I'll still keep trying. Because I love going around looking for cute dresses. Not to show off to others, but because... So, I won't mind any flaws anymore. I won't fear any new scars. I'll give it my all to find what I love. And I won't let destiny take them away. Moths don't fly to flames because they yearn for light. about going through the flames, igniting yourself and burning with the most intense light. My destiny won't fall into darkness. I will light up everything around me. As long as the clock keeps ticking and life has its time, if my world always ends up being burned to ashes, then let it burn! As long as I can keep burning, then wherever I am will be flames, not
order. Dismember.
Actually, I used to envy you. You wouldn't feel pain, even though you were born to bring disaster. But you should be envious of me now. I'm unwilling to face death, nor do I want to keep fighting. But when faced with death, I will never run away! My dreams were always a scorched earth, where even a single new bud could never bloom. But I will still burn, and keep on burning, until new life rises from the ashes! If you are the Dream Master's answer, then listen to my reply in his stead. People hold on to hope not because they have never faced inevitable death. It's precisely because we are destined to die that we hold on to the hope of wanting to change something. Come to me!
Again?
Can I have fun? Time for a fun.
You can't run!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Capturing initiated bite mutation.
Specimen sighted.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
Preparing to feed. Execute. Devour.
Time for a fun.
Found me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Feel deep breaths.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
You can't run. Found me.
This combat, this is double speed.
Here, try this.
Good at
To trouble. Try them all.
Thanks.
I weep
That
for the
feels
departed.
way better.
It too shall fall.
You can't run.
More enemies. Time for a fun. Our cute play session is over.
The lie that everyone believes in becomes a reality! Gotcha!
Swarm passing through.
Another journey on the still waters of oblivion.
I'll take it out.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Organic bile.
I know it. Everything's far from over.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, this time...
I shall embrace death!
To live is to imagine a future version of yourself. The choices people make are almost completely dictated by their past. It's the same for every path. The nihility already... Most paths make people believe that this world is good. That as long as you are willing to believe. But that does not apply to the nihility. The nihility is absurd and vast. Capturing it has nothing to do with good. This will be a tough journey. In this way, may death yet end. May you guide people back. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid we will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
I come to greet. I come to wine. I come to claim. I grant poison for nectar, sow in spring to reap in fall. Await wizened fruit to fill livened boughs. All for the Amber Lord.
But when you make a choice, there will be a fleeting red that reappears before you once more in that monochrome world. And then return to the waking world.
Don't worry. Even if this is doomed to fade at dawn, I won't fear waking up from this dream. Take back the right to Trailblaze. For them, and for me. That's where we will all find our answers.
Mr. Sunday, it's time for you to wake up from your dream. The future of Penacony won't belong to the Order.
The divine power of Enna. Actually, so be it. It wasn't my intention anyway. Did the gods create this world? All life shall grow as nature intended, and reach its end. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. No more gods will ever stand here again. This paradise shall be forged by the King of Humankind! The Order is ultimately flawed. By his decree, it shall be
the remembrance is fleeting and impermanent. By this decree, it shall be ended!
No way! Rosalina gave her life to protect the Sweet Dreams past. Watch this awesome move!
How insolent! The hunt brings only futile misery. By this decree, it shall be ended!
Will this bullet still protect the Sweet Dreams present?
The nihility leaves no light unextinguished. By this decree, it shall be ended!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The Trailblaze knows attempts the impossible. By this decree, it shall be ended!
Even so, Mikhail still believed in tomorrow.
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew! Robin, is that you singing?
Now, it's time to become the new Watchmaker.
Only by blazing a trail forward can we set time in motion and give it meaning.
Only after the sweet dream ends will tomorrow come. People will keep moving forward, discovering countless new wonders.
People will know that the world will still welcome countless marvels worth fighting for. Stagnant sweet dreams can't imprison our desires. May this journey lead us starward!
So, why does life slumber? The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
Wake up. Destiny won't let me give you the answer. And the true ending is... must come clean. I never showed you anyone's memories. All you've seen is a script I came across by chance. It recorded everything that had happened, and using its stimulation, you actually managed. It means you're different, unique. Even though your memories were cremated to ashes, you were able to recall them once more, treasuring them once again in your heart. The Stellaron Hunters say you are the one who can turn the wheels of time and give it meaning. Come, I want to
Elio?
This is what I promised to give you. This cat is not Elio, but is... The Stellaron Hunters described this scene to me. Something I've never seen myself. Now I am become finality. Lift then. Terminus turned into a pack of black cats, distributing every ounce of their divine power between those creatures. The cat shall depart from the end. What you see is one of those cats. As for Elio, it will tell you the truth regarding the ending you haven't yet remembered. What really happened is that Firefly didn't meet with anyone between the fall of the Great Septimus and when she left. She knew how tragic her third death would be. So she only dared to watch you from. But even sad memories are precious. If you can accept when you bid farewell to loved ones, you know. No. I often wonder if everything I'm doing right now is just a whimsical... But right now, I don't care. And you will be the same. The fact that you can see this black cat means Terminus is in the process of passing by you. The power of only one black cat cannot change much. If it remembers your voice and decides to change something in its... Perhaps it is because the world is destined to shatter, that an ordinary girl can obtain the bouquet she yearns. Go forth and deliver that bouquet with your own hands. I hope we'll meet again. Father, destruction is not just a single. Only by enkindling the winter wilderness with flames that cross the sky can we make the... This is the experience from cultivators who had remade the world, and the wondrous creations from those sitting among the embers. They drew the morning star knowing best that only in times of extreme... Why does life slumber? You will eventually find your own answer.
Then, let's go reclaim.
Creating a brand new path. You must have some ideas as his sister, right?
I think it must have been a bad... However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original even if someone wishes for everyone's, there will always be those who don't want to be saved.
Do you also think that there shouldn't...
No. Even a god who does nothing can at least give people... This world definitely no longer needs... That's why I believe my brother will come to understand all of this one day as...
No wonder you came looking for...
Yes. I want to make a deal with...
So, you still don't want me?
That's Elio's.
He saw my future.
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately. Those were Elio's exact
payment.
After everything is over, we want you to
May I know why?
She can't head to the next stop with these memories. It would draw the Destruction's attention to her too.
I can do that. But I'll give the memories back to her sooner or later, whether you try to
No one will stop you. It will be a new beginning. The 4 apocalypses will converge.
Burnt. Yes. Just like with Mr. Avenger. Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Constance, perhaps. She won't be able to fully Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. She's betrayed, but at the moment she burned away the nihility. She's... Come to think of it,
where's Firefly?
How did you know I was... I'm doing okay. Sorry. But I have my own reasons. How did you know about the promise? I don't think I've mentioned it, but I wrote down everything I wanted to do in my journal before coming here. I'm staying here because I've been quietly following you and watching you from afar for a while, but I still didn't want to disturb you. To see the fireworks, of course. I heard there's this...
So? Let's go watch the fireworks.
It really is the perfect spot. Either way, thank you. I wonder... Maybe it's neither. There's a saying that I always liked. When it comes to someone we want to meet, we always imagine the scene before it happens. Slowly but surely and when we finally meet again, we realize they're... even... I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Elio told me that it would lead to... all I can tell you is why, long ago, you promised me that if I could dream, then you would make it a beautiful daydream. What matters isn't how they've changed, but that you I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, haven't experienced one of the 3 deaths written in the script. I only realized it after Anna's dream dissipated. I've made a mistake, being sent to the Dream Flux Reef. As for the true 3 deaths, the first one, I have known its true form for a long time. I can't dream after the second time. I was that power would inevitably lead me to the 3rd death. The dreamscape had already started merging with reality when we arrived in Penacony. I thought I was dreaming, but don't worry. I asked Silver Wolf about it. I just don't want to see you looking sad. After all, we never know when we will use up all the Hey, if this is my only chance to dream as we near the end, let me indulge in a bit of just like what I used to do. Let's close our eyes and imagine ourselves being together. I won't. Let me think. Right. We should start where everything began, of course. Right at that golden hour. That being said, we could also pretend we're strangers who just happened to meet there. Me, I'm a student traveling to the golden hour. And it'd be nice if I had a bit more Puck and you. You're a student too. Then, a bunch when that happens. No worries. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. So, remember how I held you and flew into the sky when we fought? We were standing shoulder still. Maybe there were no enemies at all. It was all just a prank. And when I carried you up into the heavens, what we saw there wasn't the terrifying swarm, but rather the fireworks that I never got to see.
Firefly?
Yugioh said we're destined to head to different finalities, that we can't have a future. That's why you told me that you'll give me a daydream more beautiful than any ending could ever be. I'm looking forward to it. But can we really not step over the ending together? I'm not scared of death, but please don't let me die alone. They say you're destined to bring about the finality, but I believe you'll be there. You definitely will. Only you can know it. And only you can decide. This cosmos certainly doesn't exist solely for you, nor does it flow only under your gaze, but it's forever waiting for you to save it.
Even so, I'll still be the last thing you forget. result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey. And how we choose to view it. I'll do everything I promised you. Am I still one step too late? Firefly can't see it anymore. No. It's not beyond saving. I can change the course of destiny and make up for what's missing. If the world has set an endpoint for our destiny, then at the very least, it owes Firefly the bouquet she wanted.
You see, everything is possible in this land of the dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Whether the outcome was sweet and dreamlike or bitter and real, it is still the answer we longed for. So, why do people choose to sleep? I think it's as you said. trust the primal light. Clouds fill the other states. Tell me what the So when tomorrow comes, we'll wake from our dreams, smiling.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Not yet time.
Incense
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
You want to betray me?
Share good fortunes.
Etched in your bones.
It all dies.
So beautiful.
Detonate!
Can't wait anymore. Until everything burns to ashes!
Dream vanished. Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Sense the